technically one of the greatest.
Yes, I must say, overall, I would like first to talk about Pelé. Was my idol when I was a child, and we are all, of course, getting the news that he's not very well. We wish him as well to recover quickly.
I met him many times in South America or wherever, you know, the global football community comes together. He's just such a wonderful person, and he's been the greatest of all. There's no doubt about it, Pele. The England situation is...
I mean, I go back as far as 1959, being a 17-year-old, watching on a black and white television Brazil play Wales, and there was a little guy at 17 years of age, the same age as me, his name was Pele. And he ran absolute riots in that game. And I thought, I want to be like him. Because but, you know, it's... People ask me a question about him. How do you stop him playing? The only thing I can say stop him playing is you've got to really get tight to him so much, kick him as much as you possibly can in a professional manner, and then it comes to me every time. He is the greatest footballer in the world, and I played 3 games against him, and I really stopped him playing, which was being cruel in a way, because when you see quality like him, he's so good. As I say, the greatest footballer I've ever seen.
And I don't think too many...
you know, he was just an ordinary lad that grew up, was in a Brazilian national side when he was 17, and it just went on and on and on his life, getting bigger and bigger. But I could never say he was a big head. Never at all. He was an absolute gentleman. And to play against people like me, trying to stop him playing, you know, I mean, he just walked over that. Every time I kicked him, he laughed at me. And, you know, that was the thing. He was just a different person to any footballer you can see today. I mean, if
Ronaldo's, in your mind, Pele is the best ever?
Oh, yes. No doubt about that. I mean, what I watched, you know, this, and I think I watched every World Cup all over the season since I finished playing, and that. And I haven't seen a better player than Pele in any of those games. There's been some great players, but as I've said, he wasn't great. He was great. And nobody could touch him. And to go back to a 17-year-old playing like a king against Wales in the World Cup in '58, you know, this was a career as a footballer, a career as a gentleman, an absolute gentleman. And I want to apologise for kicking him. I really do, but I love it. I could talk all night about
it. Bienvenue. Alors, Christian, je vais demander de passer ton micro